Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Logan, and for those of you who check in on me every now and then and maybe didn't see my last video, I ended up leaving Prime on October 7th. I turned in my truck, and then I was hired at KMB officially, KMB Transportation, on October 10th, and I've been on the road since October 11th. I'm now 3 weeks in, and so far I really like it, but I am going to give a review on my first home time. And I'm on the Road Warrior team, which means that I'm out for 2 months minimum, and then I can go home. And that's what I'm going to do this time, so that I can, be home in December and spend time with family. So I just wanted to give a little update on that and let you know, hey, I will be giving a review on my first, stint here. But I would like to say, at least right now, so far so good. They do keep you moving. I'm very happy with my paychecks. They've been testing me out and seeing, like how well I do in this type of situation, that type of situation, I can tell. And they do keep you moving. And that's important to me because, we get paid by the mile out here, right? So, and I got a really good raise leaving Prime to come here doing the Road Warrior package. Prime, I was making 57 cents a mile, which I was surprised I was making that much. They had given like a little raise for the tanker department where I was in, but now I'm making 70 cents a mile. So they do have a guarantee and stuff, but I'm going to talk about all of that in the next video, and that won't be until probably like the second week of December. I might have another video in between here, but I'm not planning on it because I'm so busy that I don't really have the time. Before with Prime, I was just like lazy and I just I started feeling like all I did was complain about the fact that I wasn't making money, and I didn't really like that. It wasn't fun to make that. I wanted to be transparent, but also it just felt like negative Nancy all the time, and I don't want to be like that. Yeah, there's hardships in everybody's life, and sometimes, you work at a place you don't get paid, but at least at the end of the day with Prime, I got everything else that I was looking for. I got my CDL, I got my experience, I got to do tanker for 5 months, and, for the most part, I really liked working there. I liked being a part of Prime. I still have a lot of Prime gear, my coat and all that. I don't have all of my coats that I earned, but I have this one here, and it has the Prime logo on it, and I really like it, and I figured this one was okay. It's got my Prime. This is a really nice jacket for this time of year. So right now, the reason I have a little bit of time is I have a coolant leak. Now, I've dealt with coolant leaks in the past before in a Freightliner, but it's not the main engine, thankfully. It's the APU. Now, the APU back here is different from the one at Prime, because Prime, it had its own coolant, but this one shares the coolant from the motor, so there's a line that runs back, right? So that was interesting to learn. And so we found out that the leak is back there, thankfully. So I was able to close the valves, so my APU isn't running, which means that I had to turn the inverter off. And then I learned the hard way that my fridge gets its power from the inverter and not from like the motor up here, which makes sense, I guess. So what food I had in there is gone now, so I've been having to spend more money on the road eating, and I don't stay in a place long enough to actually order like Walmart food right now. So yeah. So anyways, the guy was just here to check it out. I'm here at one of KMB's drop yards in Council Bluff, Iowa. I'm on my way to Colorado. I'm doing a load that's delivering to 2 different PetSmarts, which is really cool to me because the job I had right before my last 4 months before I got into truck driving was actually at PetSmart. And I really liked working there, but, I needed to get out of retail and stuff. But anyway, the guy checked things out. He's like, it's probably the radiator on that motor in the APU. And he says, he already talked to my maintenance people and said that what they're going to do is they're going to have me keep going as long as I have enough coolant, which I do. I have like 3.5 bottles now, so that I can turn the APU on, but it's going to leak and it's going to drain from there so that I can top it off when I'm done running it and I have the valve closed. So that's what I've been doing. And it's interesting to learn like these different things and how to like kind of fix or maintain things while you're out there. So what they're going to do is they're going to have me finish this load, because right now I can drive just fine. So I'm going to finish this load. I got 2 stops tomorrow. I have another like 544 miles to go. And then I'm not due till tomorrow, 7 a.m. at the first place, 9 a.m. at the second place. So I'm looking forward to doing these, because at Prime, at least none of the loads I ever did when I was in reefer ever went to an actual store, with the exception of when I was on like floral duty. You know, you'd go to the actual florist, like the floral places where they sell the stuff, but it's a little different. I did have one load before where I stopped at this store. I can't remember the name of it. Woodland or something, Woodland 24. Really nice store. First time ever getting to go to a store. So this, I'll be going to PetSmarts, because that, like, what I was meaning to say, sorry, I'm kind of tired. What I was meaning to say is I've always gone to distribution centers only through Prime. But what's been really nice is I still get to see Prime guys all over, because pretty much they go to all the places that we do. Well, at least most of the places. You know, I've been to Meijer, which I'm familiar with Meijer because I'm from Michigan, and Meijer is originated in Michigan. It's M-E-I-J-E-R. It's a one-stop shop, 24-hour open grocery store. You can get everything there. Just like with Walmart, you get everything there. So, man, I feel like I say too much. I try to fix that, but I don't even realize I do it until after I do it. So, they're going to get me done with this load. There's one other load that I already have my next load ready for me, which is really nice. I talked to the dispatcher about that just a minute ago. Well, just like 5-6 minutes ago, before I started this. So I'm going to take that, and then they're going to figure out how to route me, I'm pretty sure, down to the yard in Nebraska, because I'm in that side. So they'll be able to get it into their mechanics, get it fixed. I think they have to order the part, and then they're going to put me up in a hotel, which it's just down the street, and I'll be able to hang out in a hotel and stuff, and kind of like relax and everything. So this is my update so far. Just letting you know, hey, I have almost my first month done. I'm very happy so far. My dispatcher's really nice. He's a real cool guy. The other dispatchers that I've dealt with, like on the weekends or at nights, because we do mostly night driving, which I like, everyone's been pretty awesome, you know. And just learning how this company does things, the different ways and the different places and the drop yards and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. I've definitely been busy, and do look forward to that review video, which I'm planning for December, when I have my first home time and I can be all rested and, you know, have everything, you know, thought out, and can give you a good review. If there's any particulars you'd be curious about with starting with KMB, and like any specifics, you know, that you might have questions on, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below, and if it's something that I can answer, I'll do that in that review video. So, you know, I might not answer it down. I'll put like a little thumbs up, and I'll save it for the video. So thank you very much for checking in on me. I hope that you all are having a great day. I can't believe October's already over. It's like November 1st right now that I'm filming this. I'm gonna post it in a couple days after I'm done with this load, since I've mentioned where I'm going and what I'm hauling, essentially what I'm hauling. So, and it's never safe to do that. Not like I think anyone's going to just like run up on me or anything, but you know, for security issues, for safety issues, none of these companies want you saying that kind of stuff while you're under the load. I don't even know if this company knows I even have a YouTube channel. I don't mention shit like that because why? And also, I'm not like a YouTuber. I'm not popular on here at all. So, you know, I don't think they really have to worry about security issues really with me, but and try to keep things as private as possible in a sense from business. You know, this is my personal fun stuff, and to keep updated with my friends and family and whoever else wants to check in on me, and then work. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. See you guys in the next video, and again, thanks for checking in on me. Please give this video a like, comment below if you have any questions for my review video that you might want me to address, and take care.